Oh, David, the drum. Go.
Y'all know what to do.
Yeah, it's time to stand like a people. You know it's time to stand like a people.
Thank you, Mama Conke. Greetings, everyone.
Good morning, Mama Connie.
All those that stand proud. Good morning, everybody. Welcome to our sanctuary service this morning. This is a powerful 1st of March.
Yes.
So, yes, we're just gonna be thankful and have full of gratitude for making it to March 1st. It's been a busy year.
Yes.
So does it seem like it could be March already? It is. Whether we like it or not, it's here. So we better go on and enjoy, embrace, and love it, and love each other, and do what we can do. So we have a powerful service this morning. We're going to get it started. We're so thankful to have ourselves and Maat and Mama Latrice in the house.
And the whole band is back.
The whole band together. I say amen. And now we're going to get to that part of our service, libation. Our Mama Keisha's going to come and do libation this morning. Thank you, Mama Keisha. Amen. Fans.
Good morning, we'll say.
Good morning, Mama Keisha.
Good morning, beautiful Africans.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Good morning, people of God. It's always a pleasure. It's always a pleasure to be here and to see you and be part of you. As you know, this is the time in our service that we stop and talk about and thank those people whose shoulders we're standing on. Libation is nothing new, although we formally didn't do it in this country, but it's always been done in Africa. And it is pouring a liquid into the earth as a way of remembering and praising those who came before us. There are so many who are responsible for each one of us. Each one of us stands on the shoulders of such great people. Individually in our families,
Yes.
and throughout the diaspora. The work here has been easy, and the work here has been hard.
Yes.
Our people have worked hard and been successful, and our people have worked hard and not been so successful. But we'd like to call the name of one whose work is well known, one whose charisma carried the civil rights movement at a time when a lot of people were falling off. Jesse Jackson, come and be with us.
Ashay, come and be with us.
And we have another great one who uttered those words of Black power. People were scared to say it. But A-Trap Brown, Jamil Alamin, stood tall. He stood tall even in the darkest hours when he was in prison in Georgia. And so we ask A-Trap Brown to bring your strength and your courage and your diligence into this room and be with us this morning.
Ashay, come and
Ashe.
There's so many we are grateful for. But 1 year ago in this room, we celebrated a great ancestor.
Yes.
We celebrated Ngina Market.
Yes.
So this morning, I say, Mama Ngina, come and be with us.
Ashe.
Ashe. Come and be with us.
Yes.
I don't know, but for some reason, I need to call the name of my husband and say, Pete Evans, please come with me.
Yes.
Ashe.
come and be with us.
And all of us have a special person to call this morning. So let's start calling them.
Teresa Lewis.
Ashay, come and
Ashe.
Come and be with us.
be with us. Williams.
Come and be
Pearl
with us.
McCray.
Come and
Baba
be with
Imhotep,
us.
Elijah,
Happy
Abelard,
birthday, you down.
come and be with
Come
us.
and be with
Joyce
us.
Burchett.
Come and
Mr.
be
and
with
Mrs.
us.
Leroy and Hazel
Come
Conley,
and be with
come and be
us.
with us.
Come and be
Karen
with
Gilbert,
us.
Brother Leroy Conley Jr.,
Arvetta
Robert,
Booner.
Come and
love
be
you
with
both.
us.
Brother Kunle Amwanda, come and be with
Come
us.
and be
Willie
with
and
us.
Dorothy Parrish.
Come and be with us.
Yes.
Dr. Yosef Ben Yakinen, come and be with us.
Yes.
Come
Ashe,
and be
ashe,
Sister
with us.
Mykenia Sibeko Koowete,
ashe,
Come and
ashe,
come
be
and
with
be with
us.
us.
Come
ashe,
and be
Sister
with us.
Jasiri Kadiri, come and be
ashe, ashe, ashe.
Ashe.
Sister Hafisa. Ashe,
Mr. and Mrs.
Full libation.
John Catherine Favors,
Sister
come and be
Jamila.
ashe, ashe,
Ashe.
ashe,
To our ancestors to the south.
ashe,
Ashe,
To our
come and be with us.
ancestors to the east.
ashe,
Ashe, come and be with us.
To rest in the west.
Ashe, come and be with us. Ashe, come and be with us. Ashe, Ashe, Ashe.
Beautiful, beautiful. Give me another.
Yes.
Come on, come on.
Yes, 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 yes.
Thank you, beautiful, beautiful libation. And this is what we do on a regular basis here, we'll say.
That's
We
right.
honor our ancestors.
We honor our
We
ancestors.
honor our
Ashe.
ancestors, 'cause as long as their names are said, they're not forgotten.
Ashe.
We have to say
Say
their
that.
names.
Say that.
Say their names. Say their names. Okay. So now we've reached another important part of our service, and we're going to have our prayer, our circle prayer, and our handsome, incredible Bubba's coming up here.
Who started?
Ooh, sorry, Bubba, who's starting? Yes, I'm on full tilt. Excuse me.
Greetings, everyone.
Greetings,
Can
Baba.
we please form a circle,
Yes.
giving praises to Amun Ra, giving all praises to each and every one that made it out to the circle this morning. For those who can make it, we appreciate it. Minister, you should get in this too. Can we complete the circle, please? Let the circle be unbroken. We as African people, we did not just come this far by faith, but we came by standing on each other's shoulders. So today, we're going to pray. We're going to pray for those whose shoulders we literally stand on, those who did not have a pair of shoes on, those who do not have proper clothes on. They came across. And that's how we got here today. So before I even start praying, I want each and every one in here to say what you're thankful for. Because you didn't get here by yourself. Your mother gave you forward to you. Your father gave you the seed. So if you think you came this far by yourself, then may God be with you. May the Most High touch your soul to say the words that's on your mind. So I'm passing the mic.
Thankful just for my family line. I'm thankful.
Thank you for Divine Mother, Father God. I am grateful.
Praying for the glory of God and all the power that He has instilled in me.
I'm thankful for everything in my life. Everything that's not good is a lesson. That's how I take it.
Ashe.
I'm thankful for life. I'm thankful for my wife, my family, and all of my siblings.
I'm thankful for my life. I'm thankful to be alive.
I'm thankful for health, family, and love.
I'm thankful for divine intervention and the love and just the warm embrace and support of my family, extended and particularly extended.
the spirits that have guided me, protected me, and inspired me. And those spirits come through my friends, my family, and so many other people. I give deep thanks.
I thank you for my mother and fathers and ancestors that we're still here. We still have a job to do as a people. And until we resolve our problem in this United States and go back to our country, our motherland, some of us might not be able to go, but we still have the spirit.
I'm thankful.
I'm thankful for my family, my Rose family, and my family bloodline. Thank you.
I'm thankful for my family, and I'm thankful for those who paid the price so that we could be here.
I'm thankful to be an African.
I say in life is what we make it. And we're making it good here, we'll say. So we say prayers. We say prayers, Heavenly Father, for all of those who are not able to get out of their sick beds. We say prayers for all of those who have passed today. We say prayers for all of the youths searching for their mothers and fathers. There's so many sisters and brothers out here that don't have parents, y'all. So be thankful. Be thankful.
Yes.
This is a real world we're living in. They're dropping bombs. People are dying every day. So I just give thanks for to be here and won't say to even raise my voice. So I'm saying thankful, Heavenly Father, for every day that our parents give knowledge to their children. I give thankful for every elder that is being an elder instead of just an old fool. We have a lot of old fools out here. And if you're one of them, keep being it. God will change your soul once. There's an African proverb that says, when one is in trouble, one remember God. So I don't want you to get in trouble, but I do want you to remember God. Help us, Holy One. Help us to be the one that we talk about. Let us not just talk about it, but let us live by our deeds, not by our words. We watch our actions. Let our actions be truthful and divine to you, Holy One. Let us move closer and closer to you as we move closer and closer to everyone in our family. Let there be peace in family because there is so much turmoil in families, Heavenly Father. Let us bring the families back together because the smallest unit in any nation is the family. So goes the family, so goes the nation. Help us, Holy One. Help us be the one that pull it back together. Help us, Holy One. I'm saying prayers each and every day for every person that is online today, that is within the earshot of my mouth. Let the words of my mouth and the meditation of my heart be acceptable to each and every one of you that's listening. Let us not be so wrapped up in ourselves, because when we get wrapped up in ourselves, we make such a small package. So Heavenly Father, help us. Help us. Because we as an African people, if we don't know we're African by now, someone, somewhere will help us remember. That's my prayer. That's my prayer today and forevermore. I'm going to say amen, and I say and amen.
Beautiful. I say. Now it's huggy kissy time.
Yeah, huggy kissy time.
Huggy kissy time. And I invite you to come over and look in the camera and say hello to the people on Zoom.
Look, I'm gonna be your wing person. Stay on your right.
I invite you to come over and look in the camera and say hello to the people on Zoom.
Hello. get enough huggy kisses. We just can't get enough huggy kisses. We'll call it huggy kissy time. We got y'all African people, we just like to touch each other. That's a blessing to be like that. We're blessed. We love each other. That's a blessing. Okay, all right, huggy kissy time. Be done. People, come on. It's time for us. Okay. All right, it's time for our affirmation. All right, let's all stand for our affirmation. I forgot that. I go. Amen. So we start our affirmation. We will know God's truth to be free and self-determined.
Creator, help us to remember the humanity, glory, and suffering of our ancestors, and to honor the struggle of our elders.
Let us strive to bring new vision, and life to our people. Let there be peace and harmony among us. Let there be peace and harmony among all of us.
Let us be loving, sharing, and creative. Let us work, study, and listen so that we may learn, teach, and cultivate self-reliance.
Grant us power, O Holy One, as we struggle to resurrect our hearts and our homeland.
We will raise our children according to the needs of our nation, with discipline, patience, devotion, and courage. We will strive to be the living models of the new direction of our people. We are an African people. We are children of God.
Amen. Amen. So now it's time for our announcements. Baba Ty's got announcements coming up.
Yep.
Coming up.
Yep.
Here they come.
Yep.
Minister Bill, we can see that, right?
Yes.
Oh.
Yes.
Okay. Good morning. Greetings, Wose. I am Baba Ty. Here are your announcements from the Wose community for Sunday, March the 1st. Calling our brothers, calling our brothers, calling our brothers. This Saturday, under the leadership of Baba Katabasi, we're calling a ZA, which is an all brothers gathering, to talk, reason, plan together. There will be no agenda, only open discussion and brainstorming. There will be food and drink. In fact, I'm bringing vegan spaghetti. Each brother is encouraged to bring something to share. It will be at the African Heritage Center, which is also known as Baba Ustadi's place, at 981 89th Avenue in Oakland. Again, it's this Saturday from 1:30 to 4, and possibly beyond. On Saturday, March the 14th, we will be serving a family dinner at Wose, and we will be joined by a contingent of out-of-town guests from our spiritual families in Los Angeles and hopefully Sacramento. Our special musical guest for the evening will be the group The Good Loves, featuring Mama Latrice and her husband, Baba David. Now, we've heard them as the sounds of Maat. Come hear what they do under their own thing, under their professional names. Doors will open at 5, and we plan to be out by 8 o'clock. The very next Saturday, March the 15th, the very next day, Sunday, March the 15th, after a long absence from our pulpit, Minister Amadi Hines will be here to deliver his always timely and relevant message to the Wose community. We're really looking forward to having Minister Amadi back with us. On the next Saturday, our school, March 21st, our school Ile Omade is having a crab feed fundraiser. All the hot garlic crab you can eat, along with garlic noodles, garlic buttered toast, salad, and a beverage. It's from 5 to 9 at the Piedmont Community Church at 400 Highland Avenue in Piedmont. The cost is only $80. In the next month, on Sunday, April the 19th, Wose will observe our annual Mama Jasiri Kadiri Day. We have honored our ancestor Queen Mother for nearly 30 years, and this year will be no exception. Those of us who knew her and loved her always look forward to hearing her voice every year on this Sunday. On Sunday, May 17th, by popular demand, we're having a repeat of our November 16th Sonic Meditative Healing, led by Dr. Terrence and his queen, Amanda Elliott. It was an amazing experience the last time we did it, in November, and I expect it to be no different in May. Speaking of Dr. Elliott, his new book, The Healing Power of Sound for the Black Community, is available wherever books are sold. You can also scan the QR code that's been added to the chat, I hope. And if you're here, you can see me just for a book later on. All right. We have a special announcement. Thanks to the spirit and energy that Mama Keisha released into the air a couple of weeks ago, we in Oakland are changing the name of the Litany of Sacrifice today to changing the name of the Litany of Sacrifice to the Litany of Appreciation. We're doing this because we no longer consider our contributions to be a sacrifice, but now see them as a time to use the principle of Ujamaa to show our appreciation for the opportunity and the ability to contribute to the financial resources of our spiritual community. And those are the Wose Oakland announcements brought to you on behalf of Minister Malley. On the screen,
Have
an announcement? Yeah. Okay, when I finish, we're going to have another. I have to do it now.
Yeah, it's the same announcement that Ty made earlier, but I just want to put an exclamation point on the ZA. The ZA is for all of the Wose brothers. You know, we hadn't had a gathering in a while, and so I was the one that came forward and made the suggestion. But it's for all of us. You know, it's not a party for me, Katabazi. It is a gathering for us to dialogue, to brainstorm, to reason. You know, there's a lot of things going on in the world, and it's not likely we're going to be able to keep ourselves completely separated from all of the chaos. So we just need to talk and discuss some things in common. And so it is the ZA, and it's for all of the brothers.
Baba Katabazi, will we be able to Zoom that, those who are not in Oakland?
No, brother, it won't be Zoomed. I'm sorry. We'll have to communicate the consensus, but no, it will not be Zoomed.
Okay, and those are our announcements. On the screen, you see our upcoming Sunday events, but I want to remind you that, again, next Saturday, we're having an All Brothers ZA, as the Katabasi just talked about. The following Saturday, March the 14th, we're having family dinner at Wose with special musical guests, the Good Loves. And on the Saturday after that, March 21st, Ile Omade is having its crab feed fundraiser. Watch your emails or contact me if you want more information, and thank you very much.
From SAC.
And now Sacramento announcements.
Sacramento announcements for Sunday, March 1st, 2026. As an intercessory prayer for your Wose family on Mondays and Fridays at 5:30 a.m. Pacific Standard Time. This flyer will be in the chat. This is a separate Zoom account. You'll need these numbers to dial in. Please continue to pray for those on our prayer list during the week in your private prayer time. This list will be in the chat. Black Knowledge Matters. If someone is interested in presenting, please send the topic with a short paragraph description and your availability for a Wednesday from 5 to 6:30 p.m. to imhotepalkebalon@gmail.com or call 916-835-1823. Sound Bath Healing. Come unwind and recharge with an in-person sound bath session led by the amazing Terrence Doc T. Elliott. Let soothing tones and vibrations wash over you, melting away stress and bringing deep relaxation. Search Wose Community on eventbrite.com for more information. Dr. Terrence Elliott's new book, The Healing Power for Sound for the Black Community, which is about survival, resilience, and healing of Black people, is now available wherever books are sold. Get ready for an inspiring in-person event packed with an engaging lecture, Q&A, book signing, and vibrant community vibes. This summit, which will take place on April 18th, 2026, is all about celebrating Black culture, history, and wisdom in a space where connections and conversations come alive. Search WOSE Community on eventbrite.com for details and reservations. Tony Browder's Study Tours of Egypt will take place on July 7th through the 21st and December 12th to the 23rd in 2026. Note these are his final study tours. Visit ctoinc.com for reservations and information. Sunday, April 26th, film screening. Heavy as the Crown, Volume 2, is the third film in the Out of Darkness documentary series created by Oakland-based director Amadeus Christ, featuring Kaba Kamene, Tony Browder, Professor James Small, Dr. Wade Nobles, Dr. Chike Akua, and more. Search WOSE Community on eventbrite.com for reservations and information. Mark your calendars for these Sacramento events. This schedule will be in the chat. Ashe. Jaroswati, I don't know if you can hear me. I'm putting the flyer in the chat, but our speaker for Black Knowledge Matters this Wednesday, March 4th, will be Sister Naja, and the subject is Pretty Isn't Pretty. She is an educator, researcher, and cultural thought leader. This is what you really want to be here and see her. She's very, very thoughtful and in-depth. I think we'll really enjoy this. So that is this Wednesday, March 4th, at our normal time, 5 p.m. The flyer's in the chat. Ashe.
Several people have asked me about the celebration for Mama Nozipo Wovogo, and there will be one celebrated here in Oakland, March 14th at the Fouché Funeral Home at noon, and then they said it was more family because they live in East Palo Alto. There will be a bigger celebration at the end of April or beginning of May in East Palo Alto. So on the 14th.
Is that Bulalena's wife?
Yes, yeah. Mama Nozipo, Father Bulalena's wife.
Okay.
Thank you, Mama Keisha. So at this time, we're going to go on and yes, we're in for a treat. We're in for big treats today. So our songs of Maat are going to be playing for us, and I'm warning all of you, everybody, we are having a special message today. Our Mama Latrice is doing the message, and it's going to be powerful. We're all excited. We're jazzed. We're excited. We're going to get ready for this. And of course, as you know, we changed our litany to of appreciation. So everybody get ready for that. Get your money together. You know, we got bills to pay. So, and one more thing I'll just say. After the Songs of Maat song, our Baba Jeff is going to come up and do the historical tribute. So I won't re-announce you, Baba Jeff. Come on up after, okay? All right.
Did everything, Mosaic. One that y'all know we want to open the way. We'll continue to be in a spirit of gratitude for our ancestors. We ask that they come and be with us. You
Siri Kadiri. Come on.
Beautiful. I say.
All right.
I say. Yes.
Sounds of my
Yes. Father David, did you write that?
Oh, yes.
Let the world know.
He's very good at weed.
Mama Latrice and I composed that one.
I say. Beautiful. You need a mic?
John Sinette. Uncle John Sinette.
Tip family.
John
I
Sinette.
think you found it.
A little help from Minister Bill.
Yes, sir. We're good to go.
So,
Amun-Ra Tepwose family. Again, it is my honor to give the historical tribute today. The historical tribute is our continuing effort as a community to pay tribute to some significant, not necessarily famous person, place, or event in our history. Our commitment as a community is to keep alive in our hearts and minds at least 7 generations of our story, and be reminded that our ancestors made great and meaningful contributions when they stayed connected to spirit, and that we must continually remind ourselves that if we did great things once before, we can do great things again.
Yes.
It is my pleasure to pay tribute to a most uplifting, inspiring, proud African man and human being, Dr. Jacob Hudson Carruthers, Jr. In an online biography of Dr. Jacob Carruthers, written by his wife, Ife Carruthers, entitled From the Trinity River to the Nile, Journeying with Dr. Jacob H. Carruthers, Jr., an historical, intellectual, and spiritual journey, it becomes clear early on to the reader that the child who would become the man we pay tribute to today was destined to do great things for his people, black people, African people. Born February 15, 1930, and raised in Texas by loving parents Mother Marguerite and father Jacob H. Carruthers, Sr., Carruthers, Jr. would experience his share of what it was to be black in America and be confronted by the corrosive construct race and its poisonous complement racism. At age 12, he was kicked off a bus by a white bus driver for refusing to give up his seat to a white woman. At age 13, he was confronted by a white police officer who demanded Carruthers, Jr. give his pocket knife to him, and upon doing so, the officer opened the knife, stabbed it into a utility pole, and broke off the tip. In high school, he was nearly suspended for cursing at a substitute teacher who chided him about an essay Carruthers, Jr. had written and was obligated to read aloud. As a student at the University of Texas Law School, he endured daily harassment on and off campus for being one of a handful of black students attending the law school, and after thoughtful consideration, he decided to drop out of law school and enlist in the Air Force during the Korean War. Rather than be discouraged by the voices of hatred, Carruthers Jr. was encouraged and supported by his family and the strong friendships he made as an undergraduate at Sam Houston College, where, in 1950, he would graduate with a Bachelor of Arts degree in political science. After serving for 1 year with the U.S. Air Force, he was given a medical discharge resulting from an ongoing serious illness. It was after recovering from his illness that the next phase of Carruthers Jr.'s life and his purpose would begin to take focus. Employment opportunities became available. As a reporter for the Houston Informer, exposing him to racial injustices suffered by black people at the hands of the local police, followed by a 5-year stint beginning in 1956 as a U.S. Postal Service distribution clerk. Carruthers Jr. would work nights, and during the day, he would attend Texas Southern University and ultimately earn a Master of Arts degree. The focus of his life purpose would sharpen, first in 1961 with a teaching position at Prairie View University in its political science department, and then in 1964 he entered the PhD program at the University of Colorado, and by 1966 had completed and earned a doctorate degree in political science. Then called Dr. Carruthers, he would return to teaching, accepting a position with Kansas State College. His 2 years with the college was up and down. On the upside, he received strong support from the school's students, especially those that he advised in student organizations. However, on the downside, he experienced ongoing conflict with the school's administration. He would resign when he was denied tenure. It is very important to note that Dr. Carruthers engaged in activism during his time spent at each of the colleges, both Prairie View University and Kansas State College. It was the 60s, and as a black man in America, his life experience, his experience as a newspaper reporter, all would no doubt inform his desire for justice for his people. All these experiences would serve him well with his next opportunity, with Northeastern Illinois University's Center for Inner City Studies, renamed later, in his honor, to the Carruthers Center for Inner City Studies. Among the faculty he would meet, Dr. Anderson Thompson and Dr. Conrad Worrell. Both would become close associates in what was not just a clear but an expanding view of what would become his life's purpose and work, developing an African-centered curriculum and philosophy, while also promoting an African worldview among his people, black people, African people. Dr. Carruthers would accomplish this in collaboration with others over the ensuing years by publishing the Afrocentric World Review, meeting in 1975 Dr. Sheikh Anta Diop, who would urge and encourage him over the ensuing years to study ancient Egypt and do so by learning to read Medu Neter, often referred to as hieroglyphics. Engaging in another tour of Africa and meeting with Dr. Diop and other African scholars in 1977 that would result in, upon his return to America, the founding of the Kemetic Institute. Founding an institution focused on African spirituality, the Temple of the African Community of Chicago, in 1981. Dr. Carruthers, also in 1982, meets Dr. Maulana Karenga, who offers to provide financial resources to hold a proposed conference. The noted conference would become the first annual Ancient Egyptian Studies Conference held in Los Angeles, California, February 24 through 26, 1984. What resulted from the conference was the formation of the Association for the Study of Classical African Civilizations, ASCAC. Also included among Dr. Carruthers' noted accomplishments are the following books with a respective summary by Dr. Carruthers.
I set forth the thesis that the term that the Africans used in the Nile Valley for deep thought was Medu Neter, divine speech. And then I go into the text to try to, substantiate that thesis. Intellectual warfare is just simply a collection of essays that began to make sense to me as war. That is, what we really have is an intellectual war. That Africa has had a history, and that the Europeans have tried to destroy it. And that's what I call the intellectual warfare. And I tried to point out the course that intellectual warfare took, and hopefully the course that we can take to end the war. The African World History Project, growing out of our association with Sheikh Anta Diop. In 1997, we published what we call the Preliminary Challenge, which was a group of essays that more or less were intended to provoke the African scholarly community to start thinking seriously about history outside of the confines of Eurocentric historiography.
Dr. Carruthers talks about the value of studying Nile Valley civilizations.
What I think we can explore in terms of Nile Valley civilization, why there was such a de-emphasis or lack of emphasis on warfare for the first 1,500 years of Kemetic civilization. Why there was such a de-emphasis on aggression. Why there was so much emphasis on what they call the good laws. Heavy emphasis on Maat, the idea of justice, the idea of righteousness, the idea of truth, and so forth and so on. You see, And I think that that is something that was in a part of this most ancient Kemetic civilization when it rose to its highest literary peak.
Dr. Carruthers talks about intellectual warfare.
Our movement is succeeding. We have Africans not only in this country, but also in the Caribbean and also on the continent of Africa, talking about African-centered education. We have Africans at all levels talking about African civilization. And so we know that we are winning, not because the Europeans are fighting. We are winning because the African people are supporting the movement.
Dr. Carruthers talks about how he'd like to be remembered.
Well, as somebody who helped to do this, that's all I ever wanted to do was to be a helper. That is, when I woke up when I started waking up in the '60s to what was going on in the world, I wanted to pitch in and give some help to it. Not just for myself, but for humanity, really, and especially for African people, because African people, I think, need some help. So what I'd like to be remembered as is somebody who helped.
With Dr. Carruthers now among the ancestors, his wife, Ife Carruthers, carries on his work. Jacob Hudson Carruthers, Jr., Ma Keru, True Voice.
Ashe.
Ashe, Ashe. Ashe.
I warned y'all that we were having a powerful service this morning. So, okay, get ready, stay ready. Right. We're gonna get ready for our litany of appreciation that our Mama Fania is gonna run for us this morning. This woman, Mama Fania, give her a hand. She does so much work around here. I see her and I want to have her take a nap and me get another job. No, I'm just kidding. But, and then after our litany of appreciation, we're in for our next treat with Mama Latrice and her message. That's going to be very powerful. What did I say? Power.
Uncle Josh, in there.
Changed it to litany of appreciation, the sacrifice. Sit right with me. I guess it's not going to be on the screen. I will start with save us, O Holy One, by your name. Vindicate us by your might. Hear my prayer, divine protector. Listen to the words of my mouth. How can we repay the Holy One for the gifts that have been given to us? We will lift up the cup of salvation and call upon the God of our ancestors. We will fulfill
our vows to our Creator in the presence of all our people. Gladly we bring our sacrifices to you. We praise your name, O Amin Ra, for it is good.
Umoja unity. We shall strive to make unity in the family,
community, nation, and race. Uji Chagulia, self-determination. We shall define, gain, create, and speak for ourselves.
Ujima, collective work and responsibility. We shall build and maintain our communities together.
Together,
Our
our
brothers and
brothers and
sisters'
sisters'
problems
problems
shall be
shall be
ours to
ours to
solve
solve
together.
together. Ujamaa,
Cooperative.
cooperative economics. Together we shall build and maintain our own businesses
And
and
together
together profit from them.
Nia, purpose. We shall make our collective vocation the building and developing of our community and the restoration of our people to our traditional greatness.
Kuumba, creativity.
we shall
We shall
do
do as much as we can,
in
in
any
any
way
way we can,
to
to
leave
leave our
our
community more beautiful and beneficial than we inherited.
Imani, faith. We
we
will
We
believe
believe
with
believe with
all
all
our
our
heart
hearts
in
in our
our
God,
God, our
our
people,
people,
and the
and in the
righteousness
righteousness
and
and
victory of
victory
our
of our
struggle.
struggle.
Amen.
Asheo.
From the book of page 47, number 18. Be generous as long as you live. What goes into the storehouse should come out, for bread is made to be shared. Those whose bellies are empty turn into accusers, and those who are deprived become opponents. See that none such as these are your neighbors. Generosity is a memorial for those who show it long after they are departed.
Yes.
Did the basket go around?
No.
Oh.
Ashe.
So I'll just say, as the basket is going around, that we, the Woolsey community, appreciates we, the Woolsey community, for supporting us. That it takes all of us, and we've been a self-reliant community for 47 years, and we're going to keep that going.
Yes.
And resources are not necessarily financial, it's your time and talent. That's important to this community also.
Yes. Ashe.
There was no prayer.
We're going to close in prayer. Divine Creator, Mother, Father, God, we're so thankful. We're so thankful to be able to make gifts to our community, gifts of appreciation. This is important for us to do. It helps enriching our community. And it's a labor of love. It's all a labor of love. We appreciate our community and everybody that does work in it. But we got bills to pay. So we're thankful. We're thankful for everybody who could give, who might have wanted to give more, but they gave what they could today. We're just so thankful for all the work that everyone does every day to keep us growing and thriving, not just surviving. We're going to thrive and do better. We're doing all right, but we got to do better. Ashe. Give thanks.
Give thanks.
Ashe.
Ashe.
Amen.
Ashe.
Now, it's time. Come on, our wonderful, marvelous, gorgeous, brilliant Mama Latrice.
Ashe. Ashe.
All right, y'all. Again, good everything. I want to ask for the elders' permission to begin.
Ashe.
Okay. So
Yes, please go right ahead.
2 mics because we have
blessed.
music as well. So I know that I will not get through this without crying, so I'm not going to worry about it. I got some tissue here. And as y'all know, brevity is not my strong suit, so it's a little long. I had a whole presentation, slide deck and all, to talk about artificial intelligence and how we can use Maat and ancestral intelligence to navigate, right, as a blueprint. However, Spirit had other plans. And so when I woke up yesterday, I said, oh, no. There is, as Bob Marley was saying, so much trouble in the world. And what I really wanted to do was express my love and gratitude for Rose.
Yes.
So I submitted for the anniversary project an article. Y'all know I said brevity was not my strength, so it's a long love letter. And what I'd like to do, if it's all right with y'all, is share it with you. And the reason for that is just a few things. There are folks that I thought I had expressed my gratitude and love to that have now transitioned. And when I wrote this letter, those people were with us. And I know that tomorrow is not guaranteed.
Yes.
And so I don't want anybody on Zoom in the sanctuary that is coming to these doors to not know just how much I love and adore you. And in thinking about Maat and in thinking about divine speech, it felt really important to just reflect all of the love that you've given to me, my family, back to you, in such a real, heartfelt way. So, it's long. I'm gonna get started. If you have to go, feel free to go. I'm gonna keep going. And I'll ask at some point in the middle, is it all right if I continue? If we have to stop before it's done, if you're able to get a copy of the book once it is published and released.
Next week.
You can, next week, Bob Ty says, you can read what you missed or what you want to hear again. And one thing I want to acknowledge before I officially get started is one of the things that I struggle with my health and the brain tumors is very humbling. So I'm a trainer, a facilitator, workshop leader, and that's what I do for money beyond musician. And so word recall is challenging for me now. And putting syllables together, especially with a tongue that I have worked so hard to decolonize. And so I need y'all to know that when you see it in print, there'll be changes. I have folks' preferred names and new names listed. My memory may call upon their old government names. And that is not out of any kind of disrespect. So the record is correct in writing, and I don't want to butcher it with my tongue today. So I want to acknowledge that, right?
That's it.
Because it's important. And so with that, go ahead and begin. From the Hosea, behold me, O Ra, and recognize me. I belong to those who know you, therefore know me also. If the vindicated one is raised up, I will not forget the good deed done for me. A love letter to Rose. Forgive me as I tell this story a bit out of sequence. As I've said many times, I am not known for my brevity, so I apologize in advance that this love letter is fairly long. However, it is also deeply heartfelt. As a singer, songwriter, poet, musician, introvert, and nerd, all those things, I've added song titles and my preferred artists as headings to set the ambience as you move through this love letter. I ask for the graciousness of your African mind in being able to honor our unique relationship with time. And as I share the details of my journey to become a member of Rose, a member of the musical group Sounds of Maat, intuitively named by Minister Tracy on the bandstand, no less, a member of the beloved Stones of Fire, briefly, a member of the Women of Rose, wow, y'all are remarkable, and an enthusiastic orator in the rotation of Rose historical tributes, and an equally proud Ile Omade parent to 2 Ile scholars. In addition, I stand before you, evolving into the African that I am now and am becoming, which leads me to the first example of what Wose means to me. Wose is fertile, sacred ground. As I speak and read, and as y'all will read later, please forgive my memory as I acknowledge that there may be countless others who I may not call by name. As a child, I adored the Choose Your Own Adventure books, and so insert your name or those who you know contributed if they are not listed here, because this is the tapestry of the story that I'm sharing. The mighty Gwendolyn Brooks shares, "We are each other's harvest. We are all part of the quilt that makes up the beloved Wose community. We are collectively the answer to Sister Sonia Sanchez's question, how do it free us? We free us. As the lineage of Africans that came before us did in big and small ways, we free us as we know our ancestors did and have done since the dawn of humanity. As they developed an understanding of what it means to be in right relationship with all there is and all that there is yet to come. To be Maat, do Maat, speak and live Maat, one with the Creator, as above, so below." Now I'm going to switch mics. So, as I was getting all these things together, sorry about the time, I got you working a whole lot. There were some songs that were birthed out of this love letter that I wrote to y'all. And so I want to share them with you now. I'll sing the two, I'll do them back to back. And then I'll hop on the other mic and keep talking. So this song that we're going to do now is called Sankofa and Stardust. And you ready? Sankofa and Stardust, we are each other's harvest, remembering that we are one another. So there's a part on this song that I'm going to ask y'all to sing. It comes at the end. So this side is going to say one of the one, and this side is going to say speak Maat, think Maat, do Maat. So I'll do it with you, okay? One of the one, would you heal, love, grow? How would you live, seek, sow? What would you dream, hope, show? Who would you greet, me, know? Who would you become if you truly believed? How would you transform when you truly believe? Sankofa and Stardust, we are each other's harvest, remembering that we are one of the one. Sankofa and Stardust, we are each other's harvest, remembering that we are one of the one. Justice and propriety, truth, balance, harmony, order, reciprocity, one of the one. Maat is the way. Justice, propriety, truth, balance, harmony, order, reciprocity is the way. Justice and balance, truth, balance, harmony, order, reciprocity. Sankofa and Stardust, we are each other's harvest, remembering that we are one of the one. Sankofa Sankofa and stardust. We are each other's harvest, remembering that we are one another one. Justice and propriety, truth, balance, harmony, order, reciprocity, one another one. How would you heal, love, grow? How would you live, seek, sow? What would you dream, hope, show? Who would you greet, meet, know? Who would you become? If you truly believed, how would you transform? If you truly believe, Sankofa and stardust, we are each other's harvest, remembering that we are one another one. Sankofa and stardust, we are each other's harvest, remembering that we are one another one. Justice and propriety, truth, balance, harmony, order, reciprocity, one another one. Think my art, speak my art, do my art, be my art. Think my art, speak my art, do my art, be my art. Speak my art, speak my art, do my art, be my art. Keep going, jump in. One another one.
Think my art,
Speak my art, do my art, be my art.
think my art,
Speak my art, do my art, one another one.
think my art,
Speak my art, do my art, be my art.
think my art,
Speak my art, do my art, be my art.
think my art,
Speak my art, do my art, be my art.
think my art,
Speak my art, do my art, be my art.
think my art,
That sounds good. Keep
my art,
going. Speak my art, do my art.
think my art,
Speak my art,
do my art,
be my art. One of the one. So thank y'all for, in the Black spiritual tradition call and response. When we do it again, I'll put the words up. It'll be easier, I promise. So this next song is called Answer the Call. And again, lovingly inspired by y'all, I really started thinking, what are all of us called to do? And it's to answer the call that Spirit, Creator, right, has placed on you. And y'all do it in so many wonderful and beautiful ways. Summer of riots, winter of delays. Where do we go from here? Chaos, our community. Rise up, answer the call. Don't let them take what they can't touch. Our joy, our love, our peace, our hope. Answer the call. The earth is in pain. She's open to speak. Answer the call. Don't let them take what they can't touch. Our joy, our love, our peace, our hope. Answer the call. Answer the call. Ancestral wisdom, eyes on the prize. It's our duty to win and our duty to fight. Oh, don't let them take what they can't touch. Our joy, our love, our peace, our hope. Answer the call. We have nothing to lose except our chains. No more delusions. I'm nothing with chains. Answer the call. Answer the call. Do you wanna be healed? Do you wanna be whole? Do you wanna be well? Answer the call. Answer the call. Answer the call. Okay, y'all. So, I want to acknowledge the many who laid the foundation for Rose before I arrived. Those folks who answered the call.
Yeah.
Some are now ancestors, others have moved on to other institutions or shifted their relationship with Rose in various ways, and others continue to serve in some capacity at Rose Oakland, Sacramento, or both. And so I offer my gratitude and love to the many who lovingly stitched intentions, prayers, affirmations, love, light, wisdom seeking, and beauty into the Rose community that stands today. I pray that as Divine Mother, Father, Creator would have it, that there will be many to come after my time to bring their unique gifts, seeking truth and love to our community. If I had 10,000 tongues, I could not express in words just what Rose truly means to me. Your love, prayers, dedication, correction, creativity, and discipline have blessed me and my family in countless ways. But since I love a challenge, I will attempt to share what Rose means to me now. So, please insert a laugh, a hug, a smile between us in the tradition of huggy kissy time before I begin. Creator has a master plan by Farrah Saunders. The early 2000s, I was part of a spoken word and poetry collective with Kyrie Moore, also known as Malik Speaks, one of the founders of the Mahogany Urban Poetry Series held in Sacramento Sweet Fingers Restaurant. And I would perform at the open mic nights regularly. I would help out with hosting for the venue and events that took place. And through that friendship, I was introduced to a variety of beautiful Africans. Cleo Cartel, Heather, Miss Mariana, Bishop, Thelonious, Mark, Rodzilla, Zebra Killer, Darius and Rosetta Shaw, Alicia Lovelady Teasley, now Minister Alicia, Ice Life, Mouthpiece, Barbara Swell, so many, too many to count, right? Who had blessed me with their artistry. And those are and were some bad cats. And so I was soaking it all up, feeling like I had finally found a place of belonging. Because growing up, I often felt out of place. I was too radical, too militant, too serious, too pro-black, too deep, too sensitive, too artsy, too moody, even in my own family. And so I would encounter Rose Sacramento members young adults at that time, 20 years ago, at gatherings and festivals in Oak Park. And so some of those folks were like, you should come out to Rose. And so I did. And while I fell in love, I wasn't quite ready, right? As with most good things, this was going to take a little bit more time to manifest for me. Cleo Cartel is a close friend of Kyrie and was a pillar in the community. She started doing my hair. She would plant seeds lovingly, knowingly. As she hummed, she dropped knowledge. She offered big cousin energy. And the whole crew knew that my romantic partnership was harmful, but I was not ready yet to face the choices that I would need to make to really heal, because I just loved the man by the Jones Girls. And we would joke later about those times. In addition to being an amazing person, Cleo was an artist in the truest sense of the word. Her life was art and medicine in service to Black people and humanity. She would continue to grow and beautifully build her life with her beloved husband, and she would evolve, and she would change her name. I don't want to butcher it, so you got to read the book to find out. Choose your own adventure. Now, she was a wonder to behold, and I don't know anyone who met her that didn't feel fully seen, sweetly loved, and deeply cherished. She was a living prayer, a song, meditation, and libation. A healer and artist in the truest sense of the word. Y'all, she made me a plate 20 years ago, and I still dream about. And I could cook, I could throw down. Now, she used her talents, her treasure trove of creativity and deep love to heal and serve and grow her family and community to help uplift Black people to accomplish what we will. She could gather you up quick, fast, and in a hurry, and the sweet, refined sugar pop, which I took and called my youngest, and beloved, could soothe all that troubled you. From her acumen in fashion, beauty, music, art, home decor, herbs, roots, she had an abiding love and knowledge of self, and she embraced Blackness and Africanity. She was and is the truth. Unfortunately, when she transitioned to the realm of the ancestors during COVID-19, I was too sick to attend her homegoing, and I deeply miss her. We also lost another beloved African, Heather, and I look upon them both, they're now ancestors, and I'm so inspired. They had a way of commanding the room with sound and silence as poets, as Black women. Many of the Sacramento poets on the scene at that time would help me to develop my relationship with the divine feminine and Blackness that I am still nurturing today. She was the first Wose ancestor that I knew personally. And I would hug her and we would laugh about old times at Ma'afa at Ocean Beach, when the ceremonies closed out, of course. And we would catch up at various times in the Oakland Wose Sanctuary, or when we would go down to Sacramento and visit at the various Wose events. Free by Denise Williams. So I was a 20-year-old blackity-black young woman who was raised in a super religious home. So my maternal grandmother, Miss Ruth Washington, was one of 17 children. She was the third. And so we have a very large, extended, very Christian family. And I started to walk away from that dogma at a pretty early age, beginning at 13, with a complete separation by the time I was 19. And so I'm pro-Black, pan-African, in a family that is devoutly Christian, but not radically pro-Black and not pan-African. I was interested in the mystical, the spiritual, the divine feminine aspects, as well as our African history. Who were we before the human trafficking and colonization of our ancestors? Who did my ancestors pray to? Did my ancestors not in fact have ancestors? Chattel slavery was not the beginning of our story, but an interruption. So where were the schools of sacred science and spirituality that held the real secrets and wisdom that could explain life? I attended a service at Sacramento Wose, and like I said, I fell in love, but I doubt it. Was I truly worthy or African enough? Would I need to adhere to a specific diet, a lifestyle, or need a specific and ready spiritual acumen? I was intimidated, and I felt like I did not have enough knowledge of self because I was self-taught. I was a seeker. Little did I know that's how most folks get to Wose. I continue to evolve, seek, and grow. I had several surgeries. I've shared this with many of you in my mid-20s, and I was told that I would not be able to conceive a child. I was devastated, and I cried to my grandmothers, Miss Ruth, Miss Ermagine, and Miss Yvonne, and each would say to me in their own way that the doctors would not have the last say, and only God knew for sure what would actually lay ahead of me. My ex-husband and I tried for many years to conceive, and each month I would be devastated. So I decided I'm going to refocus on music full-time, and I began to tour with a group called The Movement. It was a hip-hop and R&B group, and I was one of the founding members. We would tour California, Mexico, and Cuba. We were protesting the embargo and collecting humanitarian aid to be delivered with IFCO, the Interreligious Foundation for Community Organization and Pastors for Peace. The movement, while on tour, made our way to Havana in the early morning, and we rode a bus to meet up with some of the local artists there in this hip-hop group, Obsession. And we were in Santiago de Cuba. So we went to the house. It was a small studio. We recorded. It was hot. We were excited. It was a brilliant session. And then we decided we were going to head to a local beach. So I tagged along, and I saw an elder sitting at a table. So anybody who's been to Cuba, we're not allowed to go, right? So I was protesting. And what they tell you when you go is, don't buy nothing. We're going to search your bags. Don't buy nothing. Okay, that's important. So I see an elder sitting all by herself at a table. I wander over to the table. On that table were a pair of beige baby booties. I bought them. I put one in each of my purses up top when we left. And I was good. I made my way to the beach with the others, and I sat myself in the sand, and I prayed over my life, my womb, my heart, and I asked Creator Enyemoya to bless me with the desires of my heart and bring my children to me. Bring them earthside. Whether that was through my womb or sending children into my life that I could love. So after pouring out my heart and tears streaming down, and it was an ugly cry, I released it all and I made my way to the water. So I cupped the warm water in my hands and I blessed my head and I rinsed my face. I mixed the tears with the salt water. I reached down into the water, pulled up a few shells that I used to adorn my hair with. And 6 weeks later, after I came back from that trip, from that mission, I also met a black midwife there who shared some remedies with me. And I was pregnant with my oldest, Sunshine Jeremiah. So fast forward 13 years. I left that abusive marriage. I walked away with my child, what I could fit in my small Honda Civic, our safety and our freedom, which was hard won. And it was a humbling restart. We were unhoused for a short period of time, sleeping on couches, and eventually went to live with family for about 6 months in Fairfield before I got back on my feet. And I remember praying over my sleeping 3.5-year-old who was getting ready to be 17 this year. And I asked the Creator to bless us with a spiritual community that would love on us as we heal and grow. And so I wrote this intention actually on a Post-it, and I taped that sucker to my iPad. As a new divorcee, I was getting back on my feet, and I was prioritizing my healing with the help of family and friends, and I began to deepen my spiritual practice, so I put in more work. I put very intentional prayers into the universe, which leads me to my second example of what Wose means to me: chosen, family, and community. Adventures in Paradise, Minnie Riverton. My journey to Oakland Wose would come many years later after a dear sister friend, Ebony, who I met while we were Freedom School teacher interns in the early 2000s, lovingly reminded me, sis, you know that there's a Wose church in Oakland, and you need to go and check it out. So at this point, I discovered more about myself. I was more comfortable with the many different ways that we show up spiritually. And as divine and benevolent ancestors would have it, many blessings would await me at Wose. I'm looking at all and many of them. So, in 2015, I began to date my now husband. Round of applause. We actually met in a soul and funk R&B cover band called the Soul Mechanics. And we've been friends for about 5 years at this point, prior to us officially dating. His family actually canceled plans on Thanksgiving, and it was during a recording session, and he and I were the only ones in the recording session. And so I said, well, why don't you come by my house for Thanksgiving? My family, we do a big dinner. There's a whole lot of us. There'll be extra food. Y'all know I have a ton of dietary restrictions, so most of the time I just look at the plate. And so I was like, it would be a shame to let all this good food go to waste. And I was like, look, so the price of admission is we always have a family program, right? So you have to perform your talent. My grandmother, Ruth Washington, she runs a tight ship. And so you got to be ready and waiting in the wings to perform your talent, sing, dance, recite a poem, scripture at every single family gathering. All right. My grandmother, Ruth Washington, is now an ancestor. He came through, accepted the invitation. She was pleased with his character and his performance. She thought he was handsome. And she actually said, well, you gonna come back on Christmas? And then she took me aside and said, I welcome him into our family, and I think you ought to marry him. Oh, stop it, all right now. Now, mind you, she was in the early onset of dementia and Alzheimer's. But she wasn't wrong. So, as her condition continued to deteriorate, as we lovingly helped her, she transitioned, she would say to me, I picked him for you. That is my friend. The thing to know about Miss Ruth is she didn't like a whole lot of people. She was real spicy. But she really, really adored David. So, David, as the musical director of Jose, invited me to attend. First song I sang here was Devotion by Earth, Wind & Fire. And then David and I became engaged. Jeremiah was now 7. We moved back to Oakland, and Jeremiah began to attend Ileoma Day. He was loved on by the staff, the volunteers, Mama Ingina, Mama Rose, Mama Fania, Mama Kanke, Mama Tanisha, Mama Tiam, Mama Kelly, Papa Ajamu, Papa Jahi, and countless others. Now, this school had been on my radar when Jeremiah was a baby for preschool, but his father would not consent to him attending. He didn't see the value in paying for a private school, and so after our divorce, he agreed to let him try on a trial basis. But once he saw Jeremiah obtain the honor roll, once he saw his confidence and he saw the support that our son received, in addition to his joy, he found value. Beautiful. Loves Holiday, Earth, Wind & Fire. I'm trucking along. Is it okay if I keep reading? Okay. Our summer wedding of 2016 was a Wose community affair. With immense love and deep gratitude, we thank each member, too many to name, who showed up for us, from planning my bridal shower to handcrafting the wedding invitations. Let me see if I can do this. To handcrafting the quintessential black fans if you're getting married in the summertime. Right? The women of Jose came through. We needed them. The food was late. It was hot. There was no water. But we had those fans. It was a beautiful day. And so, and the food was good. Look, it was late, but it was good. For many who remember, Milan catered it, right, from Taste of Africa. And there were some elders who, along with my husband, corrected him and got to him, I should say, to get him right, because he was very late. And we enjoyed a lot of free food after that too, so thank you very much. Y'all gathered him in a loving way. He was like, yes, I know. So y'all helped out in a ton of ways, right? From decorating, cleaning up the wedding venue, setting up the wedding venue, hosting with drinks and food, take down, clean up, everything for the day. And you helped us heal, build, and celebrate our love. Minister Greg Hodge counseled and married us at Humanist Hall. My grandmother, Ruth Washington, was so happy that she danced at our wedding. Anybody who knows my grandma knows that she is a self-proclaimed non-dancer. She's like, no, I'm gonna sit this out. And I have a picture of her and my other grandmother, Yvonne, dancing, and the joy on their faces as they held hands and they danced together. That is a memory that I will cherish forever, and y'all helped me have that.
That's it. That's it.
The love, support, and prayers and labor of love for our Wose community blessed us and helped to make the beautiful memories of that day possible. And when things get dark and when marriage gets hard, it's not about the day, but knowing that we are accountable to y'all, and y'all are accountable to us, and we're a community. We are, a family has been joined. I think about that. I see y'all's faces. Like, okay, and I gotta get myself together. So thank you. Blessed by the emotions. Many of the women of Wose, knew about the fertility struggles that I had conceiving my oldest child in the very difficult childbirth that I had. And there were many, many heartfelt conversations, and there's one specifically that comes to mind when I think about the beauty and strength of the women of Wose. The mothers, the aunties, they shared their stories about their journey as women, as mothers, and the lessons learned, each one adding their knowledge, wisdom, experience, laughter, and tears until a colorful quilt of Black love was stitched together. I'm convinced that this deep conversation and the many prayers lifted up over our family and my womb in the later months would bring our latest baby down to us. And so, roughly a year later, our family added another beautiful sunshine, St. Cara. In addition to adding to our household, we also added a host of beloved community babas, mamas, aunties, uncles, brothers, sisters, siblings, the whole nine. And our children have been beyond blessed with the community of support that has shown up for us. Our youngest sunshine had his baby shower, his naming ceremony hosted by Wose. Our oldest sunshine, Jeremiah, has had countless birthday parties in the sanctuary or with y'all in attendance. And the Wose community continues to show up for us in innumerable ways and has been a series of answered prayers. And even answered prayers that were unuttered. But also one that I didn't even know existed, since it remained unuttered until Spirit revealed it. We heal in many ways, but I am a firm believer in the understanding that we heal in community. Contemplation. Doug and Jean Carn. Am I all right? Can I keep going?
Yes, please.
Wose has deepened my relationship with artists that I already knew. Okay, here come the tears. Deeply respected for their character and musicianship. My husband, Baba David Goodlett, my brother, Baba Will Savender, Baba A.J. Joyce, Baba Lonnie Smith, and Baba Osha Savage. Special thank you to my husband for the songs that you have written with care, intention, and inspiration for the upliftment of our people. Thank you for trusting me to give voice and time, dimension, and musicality to those offerings. I also want to thank you for the collaborations that we have co-written together. If you stay ready, you ain't got to get ready. I thank you for being open and committed to helping me grow and for trusting my intuition in musicianship. To the sounds of Maat, thank you for the countless songs that we have offered, performed, and channeled together. Some songs improvised in real time as conduits of divine. Thank you for bringing your gifts, your sensibilities, your talents to have musical and divine conversations in real time. Thank you for showing up and showing out. Thank you for always being and knowing, for all your ways. I thank each of you for all you do and all you don't do. The silence in the words, the nuance, and the dynamics of a thing. I learn and grow each time we hit. You all have prayed, nursed, and loved, and played me into my continued healing and spiritual evolution. Papa Wilsap, thank you for the gift of our friendship. 20 plus years, full of tears streaming down, laughter, deep understanding, beautiful creativity, and abundant blessings. Your ability to shape sonic sound with your talent on the keys, saxophone, and your attention to detail in the soundscape is such a gift. If you be the sand, I be the ocean. I appreciate the timelessness of our friendship, grounded in spirit. You, our chosen family. By the A.J. Choice. The joy, rhythm, and time you bring to locking in the pocket is chef's kiss. Your curiosity and joy to be a better African every day is beautiful. Thank you. Baba Rani. You bring the pocket all day and your voice is silk. You play the drums and bring your ear with a vocal precision that hits silence, melody, and grace. I enjoy your smile and ease along with your musicianship whenever I see you behind the tracks. You bring calm to me every single time we hit, y'all. I pray that I can reflect back all the goodness, the heart, soul, and love that you each bring. Thank you to your loved ones who sacrificed time away from you for you to be present at service, to rehearse, to travel, to hone, and honor your craft. Rose has been an incubator for Kuumba. Rose has introduced me to some extraordinary artists and inspirational Africans. Minister Makalisi, gifted songwriter, musician. Mama Rose, you can heal with a hug, a smile, and get us all the way right with a plate of food. With flavors and love that dance on your palate. Thank you. Baba Damu, a legend in his own right, to whom I had the pleasure of working and recording with. Thank you. You introduced me to Doug Carn and Gene Carn's version of Contemplation. Blew my mind, my whole mind. Minister Tracy Brown, whose artistry and truth-telling I deeply admire. And Minister Imhotep, whose deep and artistic offerings through soulful prayer, meditation, inspirational videos, presentations, felicitations, curated sermons, you name it, offer colorful and inspirational design and instruction on how to live as Africans and eternal spiritual beings. All the sounds of Maat musicians substitutes, many too numerous to name, I thank you. To Baba Sydney, Baba Tai, Mama Conke, where are you at? No, she's not. Thank you. I see you, I see you, I see you. Mama Yina, Mama Connie. All with too many talents to list, but Jack and Jill's of all trades. Baba Randy, your musicianship. Sister Tracy and Sister Aziza, your dance. Sister Dr. Tracy, comedic yoga. Baba Jeff, video experiences curated for us and flawless historical tributes. Mama Keisha, Baba Babandele, your riveting historical tributes with deep research and study. Baba Nimli, strumming, ushers us into spiritual space. Baba Jahi, your photography and STEM and your love for these children. Minister Rana, your drama. Mama Nkichi, poet, freedom fighter, stalwart of our collective Black liberation. Sister Janita, Sister Lani, Sister Yvonne, songbirds and songwriters, and the whole historical tribute roster and crew. I learned so much. I thank you for your research, your dedication, your joy that goes into sharing, preserving, and honoring our stories. Baba Kadabasi, Baba Tai, as poets, I give thanks for your creative inspirations and soulful interpretations. I grow as a poet each time you share your pieces. And to the many vocalists, poets, musicians, dancers, orators, choose your own adventure, fill in the blank. I give thanks for you. You sustain and uplifted my spirit in beautiful and challenging times, and I thank you. Bridge over trouble water. Am I still okay to keep going? Okay. to the prayer warriors, Mama Pam, Baba Ustadi, Sister Minister Doris, Minister Imhotep, Mama Ingina, Mama Mona, Mama Tarnisha, Mama Connie, Mama Pam again, two Pams next to each other, Mama Sia, Sister Mary, Auntie Afua, Mama Fanya, Mama Marsha, Minister Makalisi, Baba Sydney, Baba Curtis, Minister Mally, Mommy Thandaway, KRST friends, ministers no longer in training who I started with but had to step away due to a family crisis, and many countless others whose names I may not capture here. Again, please insert yourself or the loved one that you know. That I've ever uttered a prayer for us as a community, specifically thought about me or my family with healing, love, and good intention. I thank you.
Yes, yes.
Sister by Rochelle Farrell. Women of Rosé. Wow. My dear and beloved mamas, aunties, sisters, ancestors, and dear ones. The prayers you prayed before have helped to shape me as a person, woman, mother, daughter, granddaughter I am, and the ancestor that I will become. Divine women of Rosé, insert your name here, and I call and pour libation for the wow who are now ancestors, and for the wow to come. I thank you for answering the call placed upon your heart and spirit. Thank you for all that you have done, noticed and unnoticed for our community. Thank you for the ways that you show up for others and yourself, with each song and with each offering. May my ways of being make you proud. May you feel loved, honored, and cherished. Born for the mission, Walk Through the Fire by India Ari. I'm almost done, y'all. Just a little bit. For the children of Rosé that came before, please insert their names. I give thanks for the seeds planted and watered. May your journey be smooth. To the children of Rosé, who I have had the privilege of watching grow up, no matter if our time together was brief or still ongoing, I give thanks for your lives, your laughter, your tears, your hugs, your smiles. You have deeply inspired me. And since I don't have the permission of your grown-ups or consent, I won't name you here, but I thank you. Thank you for helping me to heal my inner child by seeing the divine in your eyes. To my children by birth, I have not included many specifics about your journey at Rosé, as for this is for you to share and to write should you see fit. To the children of Rosé and our nation yet unborn, we have prayed for you in the healing of our nation. To the Council of Elders, the members, to Ileomidi, staff, volunteers, children past and present, please insert your name here. Thank you for all you do in your intergenerational wisdom, care, joy, and commitment to our community. We were born for this mission, and we are the ones that we've been waiting for. Am I okay? Everything Was Changed by Nancy Wilson. That's the version I like. There are so many beautiful ones. At the start of the COVID-19 pandemic, Rosé came together virtually as an act of connection and community. And I was unaware of just how much I would need you all during one of the hardest periods of my life. My niece, Erza Durant, would transition to the realm of the ancestors at the tender age of 6, and her transition was completely unexpected and will rock me to my core. The beauty and vibrancy of the world has been muted in ways I did not know possible. We would lose many loved ones during this time, and we would need the strength of calling on each other. Life would shift and change in big and small ways, those ripples we are still encountering. In a new way, Rosé would reimagine and meet the needs of the moment for me and many, a refuge in a sea of change. And I want to thank Mama Darnisha for the inspiration to move things online. And I want to thank all of the tech crew, insert your name here, who supported that transition to Rosé. Things Will Get Better by Cleo Soul. As Mama Tony K. Bambara would ask, are you sure, sweetheart, that you want to be well? Just so you're sure, sweetheart, and ready to be healed, because wholeness is no trifling matter. A lot of weight when you're well. Yes, we would collectively answer. Rosé is a healing Many are aware of my most recent health challenges. Mama Ingina was not the only person to reach out to me, but she had the responsibility, she took it on among many other things, to reach out to the sick and shut in. She, along with many others, helped to save my life. I shared my challenges in women's health with her and the other beautiful women of Jose, and they collectively helped me to have peace as much as I could around the suffering I was dealing with and the choice that I would have to make after exhausting all interventions, and they helped me to prepare for an upcoming hysterectomy. Many members of Jose, the Babas and men of Jose, prayed for me during their private time with the Creator, while others reached out to me directly, as they had when our youngest Sunshine Sankara was born, to help bring food to our family, a rotation of calls, stopping by, and text messages and hugs. A few days into my healing journey at home, I began to have double vision in my left eye. Mama Darnisha, Mama Connie, Baba Tai had come by to care for me and to help us in car to drop off food. Mind you, despite their own caregiving responsibilities and grief. As a result of the double vision and the headaches, I made several trips to the ER in a week's time, and I would eventually need to stay overnight in the hospital, away from my sunshines, my husband's, and I would receive a devastating diagnosis: 2 inoperable brain tumors. My world and that of my family changed drastically in an instant, and in the minutes, days, and weeks to follow, I made countless appointments. Symptoms were coming and tears. And in this moment, my beloved husband, Sunshine's, family at Jose, chosen and blood kin, musical family and friends, showed up in a myriad of ways to hold my hand in the uncertainty and the promise of understanding that life is a gift. I had to rock an eye patch for a while. I wasn't able to drive. I couldn't leave the house or my bed. I did 30 rounds of radiation. I saw my memory, my word recall, and cognition change. And I faced my own mortality in a new way. My grandmother's words would come back to me over and over again. My grandmother Ruth, her last words before she crossed over into eternity, where God is able. My granny, Irma Jean, would end each call and visit, as far back as I can remember, with the words, "Just keep living." And this remembrance, coupled with my Sunshine's words of affirmation and healing, and my husband's eternal optimism, and the caregiving and the love that came with it, shapes the recipe and vision of how I made it over. Mama Darnisha, Mama Marsha, Mama Connie, Mama Kanke, Mama Fanya, Mama Rose, Mama Mona, Mama Pam, Minister, Sister Doris, Minister Imhotep, Baba Ustadi, Baba Tai, Mama Ingina, Minister Mali, and countless others I may not know to call by name or have missed in my remembrance. Please insert your name here. You deepened your work and continued to pray for me and my family, and you have continued to pray for us and all. You've prayed us through it all. And through it all, Jose community was there. Optimistic sound of blackness. So there's one poem, 2 more song titles, and I'm done. So this is a poem written by me. I took a few pieces of other folks' stuff and mixed it in. You might recognize it. It's called Jose Is. Jose is chosen family, friend, community. Jose is a healing balm. Are you sure, sweetheart, that you want to be well? Just so you're sure, sweetheart, and ready to be healed, because wholeness is no trifling matter. A lot of weight when you're well. Many hands make light work. How do it free us? Jose is a community that we show up for. Jose is fertile and sacred ground. Jose is an incubator for Kuumba. Jose is love, belonging, Maat, and the Nguza Saba at work made manifest in our perfect imperfection. As a community, we choose to grow and to evolve in our African consciousness and to understand, to rise in love like Ra daily. One expression of love as a verb in Meta Nature is mirror, and it is represented as a person bent over a hoe cultivating the land. We are each other's harvest. Wosea's love in action. Kujab, Sanet, and Mur. In solidarity. Mama Latrice. I think I'll call it Morning by Gil Scott Heron. Heron. Am I saying it wrong? Heron. Not Heron. That's bad. That was a Freudian slip, but I'm sorry. And Black Butterfly by Denise Williams. So with that, I love you, I love you, I love you. Thank you.
That's my wife.
It would only be redundant if I said, let's please recognize this awesome first message.
Yes.
Ashe? Let's recognize her again, please.
Ashe.
And you said first, which means there'll be more, right?
Please don't spoil the surprise. She had mentioned before about answering the call, and she did a lot to speak about other folks who have touched her and moved her and helped her. Yet she didn't speak about how much her songs, her gifts of healing have touched others. Inside and outside Rose.
Yes.
Just recently for my own family, at a homegoing of people she didn't even really know, she sang for them. A lot of times but I know in African-centered culture, we always value art and the power and the importance of the craft and music's role in our spirituality. And I think she's a powerful minister, ambassador of that art. Because I know that many times when I'm in the service, it's her voice that lifts me up and inspires me and allows me to do the calling that the divine has placed on us. And I think she represents a calling too.
Ashe, yes.
Ashe. It's so much. She wasn't crying by herself. There's so much that she offered and she gave. And we don't want to forget that Rose is the place, the refuge, the community of the African-centered spirituality that we all see as precious. And although most of the people I see in front of me are already members, this is also the time we open the doors to the church and ask those who are online or in our presence, if you have not formally reached out and touched this community, if you want to know the effect of how powerful what it is we're doing, this is an example.
Yes.
Her entire family has been a model and a blessing for us all. And the community has been the same for her. Because that is true reciprocity. It ain't just her getting, it's us receiving. So if there is anyone who has yet to make that formal move, this is your time. Is there anyone online? I can't see the...
No.
Okay. And at the same time, without trying to put pressure on you, it won't be the last time. I guarantee you that. If I have to strong arm David in front of you so that you'll just out of mercy to him, please let us all rise as we close our awesome service. Once again, Mama County did not exaggerate. I don't know about y'all, but I would feel truly blessed. A bit overwhelmed because I got so much to soak up.
We need a circle.
Yeah, let's come in circle. Get out them chairs, out of the rows at least. Beautiful people on the face of the earth.